video is going to be all about Boruto chapter 50. Can we do hands on the light of that? Chapter 53. I'm so, I am not ready to wait for so long for another chapter, especially that ending. So we're just going to go through it and try to discuss it the best that I can. But yes, just get into it. Okay, so here we have where Isaki, hello there Kawaki, we finally meet again. Like, what? Ooh! And you see Sasuke right there, and then you see Naruto right there. Okay, so we see Sasuke and Naruto. Why my light turned off? Okay, so here we see Kawaki shows up. And then the next page is talking about what could be happening with Isaki doing and how the Kawaki end up disappearing. And so that's just that page. Next page is, so Kawaki figures out that is Isaki, and he wants to implant another Dawn Karma in me.
What the hell are you doing, Angel?
Making the video.
Oh.
Yes, so he realizes that's who that is right here in this page. And then Isaki says he only has 5 minutes left of life, and he can't believe he managed to drive me into such a corner of the failures, well not failures, but he's calling them that. And then we have Kawaki saying, even a monster can escape death, so if we can avoid him implanting you with another karma before his life runs out, we win. Not bad, he said that, not Kawaki. And then Kawaki says, hey, only 5 minutes left. I'm jumping for joy that I get to witness your worthless ending for good. Oh, Kawaki, you crazy boy. And then Isaki says, it's nothing fancy, no more than a slightly lengthy nap with the body which is about to regain karma as my new vessel. And Naruto's like, damn it! And then the next page, Naruto gets kicked by Isaki. And then Naruto says, run, stall him, get as far away as, and then he gets kicked. And Isaki says, shut up, quit yapping and go to sleep. As you can see, Naruto gets passed out right here, and then his mode disappears because he got kicked. And then the next page is Kawaki going towards Isaki, and then Isaki says, hey now, you know you can't escape. Or it looks like he's running away, my bad. And Isaki is saying he can't escape. Next page is Isaki saying, don't struggle, it'll be over in a flash. And then Sasuke intervenes, as you can tell right here from the panels. Took me a second to think of what these are called. I'm trying to do this the best that I can, you guys. Next we have Sasuke and Isaki right here. Isaki says what? I think, yeah, Isaki says what? And then he's like, God, you obstinate. Kawaki, pick that up and throw it at your feet, Sasuke says. And you can see it's like a little ball. And the next thing is it blowing up. Right here, as you can see them staring at the thing. Next page is, God, with his tricks. And he like punches Sasuke and he just goes down, sadly. Oh, my baby. I love Sasuke. I love Naruto too, though. And then Kawaki looks like he's running there, and then Kawaki just keep a distance from him, even for only a few minutes, until his life runs out. Fools, a smoke screen won't trick the Byakugan, Isaki says. And here is just another panel of Isaki looking, and then the stuff. You're the fool. It's a mineral dust that obstructs clairvoyant powers. It only lasts just a few minutes, but that's all we need, Sasuke is thinking when he says out loud. Huh? What's going on? Isaki says. And you see him jump up. Him freaking out, basically. him freaking out again, Kawaki! And then Naruto and Sasuke sang, and then the thing again, the gas, or whatever you want to call it. He just said what it was too, why did I not? The dust, the mental dust, my bad. You can still see the dust in Kawaki. And then, how dare you? I won't let you escape, Izuki says. Naruto says, nice, now please just keep on running and get away. And Sasuke is just right there. Kawaki helps. And then Izuki says, God, I've got no time to waste. Very well, Kawaki, if you insist, two can play at this game, or two can play this game. And there's Naruto. He gets kicked again. And Kawaki looks back, and his... So I think that's Kawaki's arm. Are you listening, Kawaki? Show yourself within 20 seconds or else I'll rip his chest open and kill him. And Kawaki just stares back at him like, oh my god, how dare you? This is just getting insane, like, this is just getting insane, especially the ending. We'll discuss the ending, is the main thing I want to have a discussion about. Run all you want, as long as you don't care that your beloved Hokage will die. Damn it, you bastard, Sasuke says. This panel is really good. I love all this panels in this chapter. It's really great work and just amazing. And it's just getting so dark and it's getting so intense, which I highly enjoy because not everything is always happy, happy, happy. Next chapter, or next page. Kawaki is just holding his arm and he's thinking of the past. Again, how many times must I tell you that it's useless to hide, Kawaki? And you can see him just staring and hiding. And then prepare to be punished, Kawaki. And he's thinking again and holding his arm. Only 10 seconds left. 9, 8. Yes, just say. And he's thinking about Naruto. Yes, just say in that case. No, I messed up. Yes, just say. He's thinking and then he thinks of the past. You remind me of a lot of me as a kid. And that makes me want to take care of you, Naruto said, okay? In that case, would you mind training me in ninjutsu, maybe? Kawaki is thinking of the past when he asks Naruto that question. 5. Good, Kawaki. Just stay where you are, Naruto says. And he's like, hoping he will stay there. But alright, then. You're my student starting today. And Kawaki is just still thinking of the past. 3, 2. See somebody's feet moving. 1. And you see Kawaki holding his arm. He stands up. And he stares at Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto says, Kawaki. And Sasuke says, that idiot. And Ichiki says, good boy. And he runs towards him. And here goes Kawaki doing his stuff. Which is pretty cool. And I love that panel of Kawaki right there. Doing the fireball ninjutsu, right? And then... What?
On Christmas.
Oh, okay. Naruto is just staring, and then Ichiki says ninjutsu, bah! And you can see them fighting and going at it right here, like that panel. And you see him, like, hugging, Kawaki. I forgot I could zoom in. What are you doing? You think you're a ninja now? Lord 7 took me on as a student, he said. I have a knack for it. You cannot become a ninja. In fact, you shall not be anything else either. Other than a life that will be snuffed out to become my vessel. He taught me a lot of other things too. I was empty, but he gave me a reason to live. And to what end? Thanks to that right hand he gave you, I found you. And thanks to that affection he gave you, you let yourself be caught. That's reality. Ichiki just needs to shut up. Because Kawaki is growing up and he's just not coming to become like you. I hope not. You don't understand a thing. A world without Lord 7 has no worth to me. I'd rather be dead, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter either way, you're just a vessel. Ooh, it's getting intense, you guys. Ooh, I love that panel. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. And Naruto and Sasuke are just staying. Itsuki says, well, and then he says, heh. Or Kawaki says, And then, ha 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 ha. And this outcome too is reality. Though you all made my blood go cold a few times, I can now go to sleep for a few. Haha. Damn it, Naruto says. Oh. Ooh, what's happening? Looks like my life's run out. You were so close. I'll give you credit for pushing me this far despite being a lesser species. Look at Kawaki's eye. And Itsuki. I like Itsuki's look as a character. I like women off again. I like Itsuki's look as a character, but that's about it. And another panel of them staring down. Itsuki is like, wait, what the karma is, why is it? Mind telling us how much longer you can cling to your existence? Seconds? Mr. Otsutsuki? You! What have you done? He's grabbing Kawaki, yelling at him. This is absurd. What's going on? I know I implanted him into karma. And he goes down. I heard you guys can see he goes down. Kawaki's just standing next to him. And now he's staring back at Kawaki. Oh, I love that. Look at this. Saito Doppelganger Jutsu, Kawaki says. This panel is just... Kawaki! Seems like you want to say something, not that it matters. You're gonna die totally out, smothered and beaten by a mere vessel. So whatever it is, this is your reality. You bastard! Sleep all you want, you piece of crap, Kawaki says. And Naruto and Sasuke get up, pretty much. And Kawaki says, Naruto says, what a soccer instead of doppelganger. It's still a work in progress. I could barely make the one, Kawaki says. I'm glad it worked. Are you okay, Naruto, Sasuke? What about you? You're all beat up. Quit evading. I'm asking about the power you displayed. The energy expenditure wasn't normal. Are you absolutely sure there isn't some serious risk to using that power? Well, you know, come on, just spill it. This was the spoiler that I told you guys in my trailer reaction. And so it seems like Naruto hasn't really told anybody that his big mode, powerful mode, is very, very, very high risk. He can die from using it. And he hasn't really told them, and I honestly don't think he is going to. I just don't see him doing that. But I'm interested to see if they find out and how they find out about that. Here we go. We have Boruto attacking Sasuke in the eye. And Naruto and Kage are like, what in the... That panel after is just really good. And then here we have Sasuke falling down, Barushiki running, and Sasuke's like, ah! And Naruto's like, Boruto! And so is Kawaki. He's not saying Boruto, but he's staring at Boruto. And just look at Boruto's stance. And he said, Baruishiki, is that how you say it? Baruishiki? I never thought that you'd actually defeat Itsuki, but good. Now you're the only nuisances left. Like what? How can you end a chapter like that? Like what? Now we gotta wait till January 20th for a new chapter. You guys. What is going on? Like, this is crazy. I'm very excited and nervous to see what happens next into the story. And we should, for Neverworld, I love his videos, and he said we should have the time skip around 56 to 60, I believe. I'm super duper excited about that to see, because everything is going to change after the time skip. It is just going to be darker and intense after the time skip, and even now, I feel like, in this chapter at least. And I'm just interested to see the kids grown up and to see how they face things and how they're going to animate all these things happening in the manga. I really hope they don't disappoint in the anime with the Kawaki arc and everything like that. I just really hope they don't. It's one of my favorites and I'm enjoying it. And I am just like, oh my god. I'm just excited for this. And we would have already had Kawaki in the anime, but because of, the whole thing in the world, the whole thing got delayed, so we don't have him yet. Like, we should have already had him, but things happen. The pandemic wasn't really predicted, so, but yes. My theory is that there's something going around that Kawaki is the good guy and that Boruto is kind of like a Sasuke thing, but he's not really himself, maybe. Or maybe Kawaki really did end up somehow becoming evil. I'm still trying to go back and read some of the chapters. But I'm still reading the new ones up to date, even though I'm not that caught up, but I cannot help myself. But I will try to start doing Boruto reactions with you guys, and to the manga, and to the anime, because it's one of my favorite anime series right now besides Yashahime. And so we'll do that every week for the anime, and then once a month for the chapter. I should have read this with you guys, but I'm sorry that I did not. I didn't think about doing it until just now, honestly. So I really love this chapter. It's getting really, really dark and intense, and I'm interested to see how Sasuke reacts to this happening and to what Boruto did, or Baruchiki did to him in the eye and his running gun. What happens to his eye and just the whole thing, and just I'm just interested. I'm still learning everything about the backstory of everything, so I'll get better at these videos I'm going to try to learn more throughout the month, so I can get better at the next manga chapter with you guys in discussion / review. I still cannot believe what Boruto did, or Baruchiki did to Sasuke. It's just freaking insane and crazy. I'm just like, oh my gosh. But that was a really good panel of Boruto at the very end. I have to say that much. And when he attacked Sasuke, that was a good panel. And then I love all of the Boruto panels in this chapter. And it's just interesting and just getting so intense. I'm ready to see how everybody reacts to what is happening and how everybody finds out, and just where it's gonna go from here, because I cannot see where it's gonna go. I cannot predict it. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to make it to be notified when I upload a video. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Sayonara.